My plan for this video was very simple, to provide you with some recommended HDR settings for Immortals of Aveum, but unfortunately this game does not support HDR at all. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I'd like to thank Electronic Arts for providing me with a review code for the Xbox Series X and S version. I haven't tested the PlayStation 5 version or PC version at this stage. So do me a favor, put in the comment section if there is any HDR support on the PC or any HDR support on the PlayStation 5, because there's for sure no HDR support on the Xbox Series X. And when I'm talking about PlayStation 5 and HDR, I'm talking about HDR, native HDR, okay? So not the option HDR always on, I'm talking about the option HDR on when supported, okay? Because the option HDR always on the PlayStation 5 for this game is most likely not native HDR. Immortals of Aveum is another title where we have no HDR support, and to be very honest, I'm a little bit concerned because we had a couple of games in the past or just recently released games where we have no HDR support at all, and this is, it's concerning. I mean, I was very surprised back then when Dying Light 2 had no HDR support at all. I was really surprised about this. I'm not considering this a AAA game, okay? Let's say like this, but HDR in 2023 should be as a normal standard in my opinion, okay? Maybe I'm wrong on this, but that's how it is. We have no, and I verified everything, we have no HDR support on the Xbox Series X and S, and most likely the same counts for PlayStation 5 and PC. But that's not a big problem, because then at least we can do some SDR settings or recommended SDR settings. What do you think? So let me just jump into the settings menu. We go to display and yeah, there's nothing. There's literally nothing apart from the color blind mode, which is good if some people need this, but there is no setting at all for changing even the SDR picture. There's no contrast setting, no brightness, no gamma, nothing, okay? So I couldn't find anything and I checked really everything. There is nothing, okay? So in terms of picture settings or in terms of changing the visuals, not the visuals or the picture settings, there's literally no option, not even to change this in a different performance mode. So this game runs at 60 FPS, by the way. I will do a performance comparison with the Xbox Series S in a different video, but that's it. That's it, the whole video. No, there's something, because I actually discovered a bug which is a little bit, quite annoying. When I started the game for the very first time, I had a really weird bug, a really weird brightness bug. So have a look on this main screen at the moment. So when I'm logging in, and this is the very first time when I'm starting the game, okay? And I show you how I have done this to actually resolve the issue. So when you do this stuff, you acknowledge the user terms or whatsoever. I found that something is happening here. As soon you press any button, or at least I think that's what is happening, but as soon you press any button, you try to change this here, because I was too lazy to read that you can actually do it here. But as soon you try to change anything and then you press OK and OK, and we just wait, can you see what is happening? The whole picture is completely dark, unplayable, and there is no way that you actually can fix this, because there is nothing other than the color blind mode in the setting menu, but there's nothing where you can fix this. So there's of course a fix, and I show you how to do this. Sorry, a little bit too fast. So what we need to do is we go to Manage Game and Add-ons. I show you this actually from the main screen, is probably better. So when you are here on the main screen, you press the button, I have no idea what the button is actually called, the button with the 3 lines, okay? You press this and then you go to Manage Game and Add-ons, okay? So now we have here Save Data, okay? So press on this, don't press Delete All, because it will not fix the problem, okay? And I will explain you why. So go to your profile and then it comes up with this. And now this is very important. So press Delete everywhere, okay? Because then it's also deleted from the cloud. Because otherwise, if you just delete from console, it will download the same save game or settings again and you have the same problem, okay? Delete everywhere. And also I actually deleted reserved space. Not sure if this is actually necessary, but just do it, okay? And then we're jumping back into the game. And after the game has loaded and we are back on the main screen, we are logging in again, and this time we are not pressing any button when we are on the colorblind selection screen, okay? So here we're just accepting, and then we're just pressing confirm, 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 and this time everything is fine. So please keep in mind that I was just able to test this on the Xbox Series X and S, and also on the S there was the same issue. I'm not quite sure if the same bug is present on the PlayStation 5 and PC. Okay, my friends, so that's it already for this video, and unfortunately I can't show you any settings, not even for SDR, and I can't remember when I had any, was there any title before where we haven't had any SDR picture settings? I mean, I would at least expect some sort of gamma, contrast, brightness, whatever settings. At least something, but there is literally nothing in this game, which maybe it's not a big deal because maybe it's okay, but maybe not. You know, I haven't actually really tested the game so far because yeah, there's nothing to test at the moment. I mean, even there's nothing to set. You know, I can't recommend anyway settings. So this at the moment doesn't look too bad, okay? But this is just the very beginning. I don't know how it looks in terms of brightness and contrast. I'm talking right now. I'm not talking about how the visuals actually are in this game. You will see this in a different video. But right now, in terms of brightness and stuff like that, it appears to be okay. But I don't know how about different levels or later on in the game, okay? So this is a little bit of, it's weird, to be very honest. I don't know why we have not any settings at all. Anyway, so again, this is just the Xbox Series X and S version, okay? So again, please put in the comment section if there are any settings on the PlayStation 5 or maybe on the PC, because then maybe it's time to change the version, okay? So anyway, thank you very much for watching me. I see you guys next time. Bye.